Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the 51s taking on the 51s. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Christian Javier.
Yeah, Boog, last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
Okay, all set to go. And now the DH, VIVO machine. And a pitch. That one misses, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7:06.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Jimenez under it, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Jose Miranda in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right-hander kick steals. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Gets the outside corner with that one. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That misses the zone.
2-1.
It's 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first, and that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Bottom of the first. And on the hill, Jose Barrios.
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Julio Rodriguez takes a strike as he leads things off. Now the 0-1. A little bit
ball.
low.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Batting second. The second baseman. Cattell Marte.
Here's Cattell Marte.
Nope.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And that's outside. Slow roller to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Manny Machado.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Ball one.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball
Juan
one, no
Soto
strike.
had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
Check swing, but he went too
One ball,
far.
one strike.
Strike one. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth.
Runner at first with two away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. That
1-0.
hits the dirt. Ball one. I think the thing you start with for Soto is that patience and that strike zone understanding. A lifetime
Two
on
balls,
base
no
percentage
strike.
well over 400. In the second half of 2021, he had an OBP over 500. Next pitch is
That pitch is
outside.
out.
And the righty deals. Got it started a
Count
little
is
too
3-1.
early. Strike one.
He burst onto the scene at 19 years old and looked several years older in terms of his maturity, his
Ball
plate
four.
discipline,
Take
and
three.
how he handled pressure moments. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, two down. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And
Ball
the
knocked
first pitch
outside.
misses for ball one. Two outs. That one fouled off. Soto, the lead runner out at second. Guerrero at first, 2 out of the inning. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Good
The count
late
is 1
sink
and
on
2.
that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Stays alive.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next pitch is popped up. Baez drifts towards it. And that is that. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the veteran second baseman, Javier Baez.
51. The second baseman,
Javier back to work. That's in for a strike. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one.
1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. In the air, out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And a quick out, number one.
the catcher,
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Ball
First
one.
offering misses the mark. This ball's chopped on the ground. The throw to first.
Got him.
And Vasquez is gone.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Eddie Rosario
Ball. That's
takes the
inside.
ball here as he stands in now. The 1-0. Now one
2 balls,
missed.
no strikes.
Second inning here, no score. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
batting seven,
Ball
First
one.
offering, and it just misses.
Hernandez.
The pitch.
Yeah.
There's a strike. And he deals. That
Hey.
one's in there, and the count is 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And now it's 1-2. Just
Ball back
misses
in.
with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. And he chases that one. Third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Miami, and now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
The right-hander back to work.
Hey.
He takes a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
0-1 now. Down and in, moved his
21.
feet. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's one down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Rafael.
And now Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. In there for strike 1.
That's
Ball
a ball.
1 there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Smoked into left. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Save.
He's in there. He's safe.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Nope,
The next
that's
pitch
a ball.
misses, and that
I
is
got a
ball
ball, 1
1.
strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Devers headed home. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Francisco Mejia digs in now.
The catcher, Francisco.
That one drilled left field. It bangs off the wall. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. It's 2-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And a foul ball.
Rodriguez.
Kicks and fires. That
Off
one
the plate, ball
outside.
1.
And now it's even 1-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss.
One
And
ball,
it's
2
1 and
strikes,
2.
count.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And the
2
1-2
balls,
misses
2
to
strikes.
even the count. And now it's
Count
filled
this
up.
ball.
That's towards center. Hernandez makes his way towards it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Cattell.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to
Oh, that's
deliver
outside.
in those spots. Runner leads away at second.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Mejia at second with 2 down. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a pitch. And that skips into dirt. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down. Juan Soto now.
Nope,
Next pitch
that's down.
downstairs. Ball 1. Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball 2.
And that's down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. The next offering misses. Ball 3. Two on, 2 outs.
3.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. We play 2 full. The 51s on top 2-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Christian Arroyo.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Because this game's hard enough, and, you know, you try to minimize the pressure that you put on yourself or that you take in from outside. So, you know, sticking to the plan, the process every day, coming in, doing your work, making the adjustments you need to make, and just focusing on the task at hand that day.
That's in. Ball 2.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Righty delivers. Lined into right. And that's down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Nelson Velasquez. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground left side, 6, 4,
Out.
3.
Out.
And they turn the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Machine.
And next is the designated hitter, Vimael Machine. First pitch,
Outside,
and it
that's a ball.
just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit.
Great approach on a nice pitch, dropped the barrel on it, stayed on plane completely through the swing, and drove it the other way. Kind of have to tip your cap if you're on the mound on that one.
And now Jose Miranda went down on strikes his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. Oh, and now a wild pitch. And the runner holds. Ball and a strike. And now the count, 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Berrios back to work. The other way, and he beats the shift.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Eloy Jimenez now. He popped out his first time. First
Ball
pitch,
1, no
not
strike.
close. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. That one the other way, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The third baseman, number 13,
Here's Machado.
Machado.
And Manny gets a piece. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Good
Ball
eye
1.
in that spot.
That's a really good take.
And the pitch. And
I got
now
the
it's
count,
even
2
up.
and 2.
The pitch. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing
3
damage
balls,
with it.
2 strikes.
Not close with that one. Full count now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
1-0.
Did a nice job right there.
Devers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. And now it's filled up.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And that'll load the bases.
First base.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Willie Adames stands in.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next pitch is popped up. And the
Infield
infield fly rule
is
call.
fair.
Now batting, catcher.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Doubled his first time up.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
Two outs. Bases are full. And 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And a pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Stays alive. There's a swing and a miss. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. 1 run is in, 2 runs across now. Lindor with a relay home, safe at the plate, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's all for Jose Barrios, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now on the bump, Nicholas Padilla. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Now here is Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1.
The second baseman, Ketel.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Runner! He's trying for third.
1-1.
Pitch misses in. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Next
Ball 2.
one misses. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs with a runner at third. Next offering is downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And here's a 3-2. That one pulled foul. And there's ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Now the youngster Juan Soto. Good contact guy, good defender. In there for strike 1.
With this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no question with a good offense, the ability to affect the pitching staff for the following games is a factor. Baez fires over to first. That's the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. The 51s on top here, 6-1. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And a pitch. In the
Counts
dirt,
1-0.
and that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are
Ball
being
2.
made.
Next offering is down low. The wind and the pitch. Just
Oh, that's
missed.
out.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Man, this
I
guy's
got
got a
3-1.
great
3
feel
balls,
for his
1
breaking
strike.
ball today.
3-2.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. The wind to kick the pitch. And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. Lindor retired.
Now batting, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Oh, and 2 as he waves
No
at that
balls,
one.
2 strikes.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering down low and
One
in
ball.
the dirt.
Well, that's
2
kind of what
strikes.
you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next pitch
2 balls,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Christian Vasquez. Grounded out his first time.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. 2
Ball
balls,
2.
no strikes to count.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on.
That's
Good
ball
eye
3.
right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here comes a pitch.
Aye.
And there's the strike.
Clearly taking all the
count
way
is
there in that
3-1.
3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Good plate
No,
appearance
touchdown,
there.
ball 4.
Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Rosario in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch,
counts
not
1-1.
close, up high. Vasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is popped up. Marte makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Bottom 4, and now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right-hander back to work. And
Ball
there's a
1, no
ball.
strikes.
And the 1-0. Swing and a
1
miss
ball, 1 strike.
as he was out front that time. The 1-1. That to right. Velasquez on the move as he glides back and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Aloy.
Eloy Jimenez now at the plate. 1 for 2. Ripped, but it curls foul. Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that one got a piece of him.
I got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only one out and now a base runner on first. You've got to stay out of a double play if you're going to make something happen here.
Machado, the next to hit, takes ball one. And it's 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-1. Hard hit left side. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. And here is Devers.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Here's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Line drive, caught. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Rafael Montero, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Cabrera, the power lefty, up as well. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's a 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Chopped left side. Machado picks it up, slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Here's Christian Arroyo.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bounce to the right. Fires over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Christian Javier is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Rubiel de los Santos will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
At the plate, Nelson Velasquez. He hit into a double play his first time up. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2.
Nope.
That's down and in.
I got the count 2-2.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Into center. Rodriguez gliding back. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie.
And he deals. Ball one, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen, number 43, up and throwing. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Kicks and deals. In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hard hit, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The pitch. Next offering is outside. And here it comes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Three-two now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now, Julio Rodriguez, 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. At the belt and fires. And a curve misses outside. 2-0. Swing and a
2
miss.
balls, 1 strike.
Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there are 2 outs. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Ketel Marte up to the plate for the 4th time tonight. In the air out towards right center. Hernandez ranging back. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Vimael Machine.
For Puerto Rico, the designated hitter.
And a pitch.
Machi.
It's in there. Strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Rafael Montero getting loose out there. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. That
1 ball,
one misses.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away. Jose Miranda getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Ball 1.
First offering misses the mark. And another
2
ball.
balls, no strike.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Slice to right. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swings and misses.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Miranda, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's gone. Francisco Lindor sends it out. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
Now batting, the second baseman,
First pitch, and he
outside.
just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. Here's a 1-1.
Here you go.
Baez tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And a good eye
3
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
De Los Santos
He's
checks
safe.
on first. And there's something
Counts
you don't
1-0.
see very much in today's game, the pitch out.
He's going.
Runner on the go.
Hey.
That's in for a strike. He
Got
cuts him down. Great throw.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base pass, top tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
The pitch. Misses
Oh, that's off the
outside.
plate. Ball
2-1. And the right-hander deals. Bounce to third. Handled by Machado. Fires across
Got him.
the diamond. That's the third out. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 43. And he'll do his best to keep this close. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
The wind and the pitch. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a man aboard. And here is Eloy Jimenez.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah,
Throw,
you're out.
and they got him.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. It's almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
And now the
Ball,
count
one
is
strike.
even. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 35, the rookie right-hander is getting loose. Santiago, a left-hander, also throwing. So now 1-2.
Count is
Now,
1
there's a
and
certain
2.
point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with
2-2
just
the count.
terrific bite at the end.
Now all even up. On the ground, out to short. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Two outs, runner at first. Here's Manny Machado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Two outs. Rip to third. And there's a hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that's in there for strike one. Jimenez at second. Machado on at first with two down. Check swing went around.
I got the
and
count.
it's nothing in two. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's
Gonna
a
count
ball.
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Gone. That ball was crushed. Rafael Devers rounds the bases, and they add on. It's 9-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Hector Santiago into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames.
Nope,
and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Kicks and fires.
Hey.
High chopper to third. Arroyo whips it to first. And they get Adames for the out. And that is the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 9-3 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And the right-hander back to work. Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a
Ball, that's
solo
off the
shot.
plate.
Next pitch is outside. Left-hand batter waits. That
Whoa,
one missed.
that
Now
pitch is out.
3-0.
Hey.
Now 3-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That's ball
3-1,
four.
and he
Take your
couldn't
base.
come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Right-handed reliever. Now 1-1.
1-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that one pulled foul. Here comes a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Righty to the plate. And it's filled up.
3-2.
And he deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he walked him.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
The batter, the third baseman.
Rafael Montero on the pitch here. And he's got a nice lead to work with.
Now pitching. Rafael Montero.
And here is Christian Arroyo. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And now the 0-1.
No. Inside.
Swing and a miss as he was
I
late.
got the count. 1-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals, swings and misses, and that's the first out. 2 on with 1 out. Nelson Velasquez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Vimael.
Next is the designated hitter, Vimael Machine. First offering misses the mark. Rosario on second. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning.
That's
Next
ball
offering
2.
misses, and it's 2-0. Left-hand hitter waits, and it is 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Here's a 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
0-1's the count.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase. If you
got him looking. That's out number 3. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And the pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. And the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground right side.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
It goes just foul. Kicks and deals. Way high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. In the air, left field. Rosario makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio
Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Yeah.
In there for strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And
1 ball,
a
1
rare
strike.
talent, so much fun to watch.
The pitch. And
Count
that's
is 2-1.
outside. The 2-1. That one
3
missing
balls, 1
inside.
strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now the lefty in the air, right field. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. He really hammered that one down into the right field corner, and clearly he wasn't just content with the double. Really got going out of the box and hustled his way to turn that into a triple.
Next to hit, Ketel Marte. A switch hitter batting right.
the batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. and here it comes.
Hey!
Slice down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's Juan Soto.
No,
Next
that's
pitch
low.
downstairs, and that is ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Vasquez able to pull it down. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is strike one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers...
Time
that
out.
got away from
That ball
him.
hit him.
And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
Oh, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
Baez,
Whoa,
the
whoa.
next to hit, takes outside.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
On a line out towards center. Rodriguez brings it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Vasquez
Nope.
stands in here, takes ball one low. The 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Lindor at first, one gone. That one hit to right. And there's two down.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
So two down now, and here is Eddie Rosario. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a
First
ball.
pitch just misses. And
Ball,
that's
that's
outside.
outside. That's ball
Misses
three.
with the 2-0, and he's fired three straight outside the strike zone. The pitch.
Hey.
Bumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And that one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. And ball
That pitch is
4
up.
to
Ball
a board.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now at the plate, Enrique Hernandez. Pitch misses inside,
ball 1.
and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. There's a strike. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. Bottom of the 8th, stepping in the long ball threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch to the left side, but it is well foul. The pitch.
Ball.
And takes low for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball,
That's
it.
inside. And he deals. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Next offering misses down and away. The pitch. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Vladdy with a star scraper. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 10-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Eloy Jimenez.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy.
In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard, and they tack one on the board. It's 11-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Number 35 taking over on the mound. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. And now it's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. And the right-hander deals.
Ball
So 2
2.
balls and no strikes. And that
Ball
one
back
off the
outside.
outside edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
3-0 down. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Man aboard, and here is Devers.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count is 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
I got the count.
And
2-2.
the next pitch is way outside. Righty to the plate. That one ripped. Velasquez makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Nope.
Next offering is down low, and it's
Count
1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
That's strike
1 strike.
1.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball based on the swing. I got to think that's what he saw out of the hand.
Machado over at second. Devers over at first with one away. Two on, 1 out. Just
3
misses
balls,
the
2
mark
strikes.
outside the zone.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
On the ground, could be 2. Lindor,
He's up.
1. Double play.
Out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Through 8 full, Major League Baseball is on the show. New pitcher on here, Luis Garcia. He's making his second appearance of the season. Back here in Miami, all set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, Christian Arroyo.
The third baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And a pitch.
Ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate. And a 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
That's
Pitch
ball
misses, and that's ball
three. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. That one misses.
Ball
so a
4.
leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
1-1.
And there's a strike.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Nobody out. Runner at first. The next
ball
pitch
3.
misses. And the count is 3-1. Righty delivers.
Full
Strike
count.
2.
3-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ground ball could be 2. Adames. Off balance feed. There's 1. Relay to first. Double play. Digging in, Vimael Machine. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. Swings and misses.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
your victorious home team. 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the 51s taking on the 51s. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Sandy Alcantara. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the DH, Vimael Machine. The wide to kick the pitch. That
Ball,
one
that down.
misses. And that's how this game gets started.
7:06.
Next one
2-1.
in the dirt. The other way. And that's just foul. Down on strikes. 1 out in the top of the first. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Jose Miranda.
First
That's out.
offering, and it just misses. Inside,
the plate.
just
Ball 2.
missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him
Nope, that's a
elevated,
ball.
because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next
That's
pitch
in.
misses
Ball 2.
inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike
The count,
one.
2-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. But foul. Devers
He's
steps
out.
on the bag, and the inning is over. Middle of the first. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Marcus Stroman.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first, here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. And here it comes. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here comes a pitch. Aye. That
First
hit him.
base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Here's Ketel Marte. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Stroman throw to first.
Safe.
Rodriguez gets back easily. And that
to
one
count 1
almost
and 2.
got him. The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Kicks and fires. The punch out there, and now one away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And now it's Juan Soto. Pitch misses
Inside, ball
inside,
1.
and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
And a pitch. That
Ball 2.
misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Right-hander kick steals. And that one is lifted in the air. Velasquez under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty
Ball
for
1.
opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Counts 1-0.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in here, leaves that one down. The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
He's
Baez
out.
fires over to first. What a play. Inning over. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Now it's Javier Baez.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, the second baseman.
Alcantara back to work.
Whoa,
And downstairs. Alcantara, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally, we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
That one
2
misses
balls,
in the dirt.
2
Yeah,
strikes.
he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That is it. The catcher.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today.
He's
The
safe.
emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
The 0-1.
That counts 1-1.
A
Ball
little bit
2.
low. Yeah, I think the other part, though,
I
as
got 2
well,
on
is
the
it
count.
goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next, Eddie Rosario. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch,
1-0.
and he has to get out of the way. The pitch. And there's a strike.
Boog,
One
if you're
ball,
that
one
base runner
strike.
at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on
Nope,
that
that's
pitcher
down.
and that release point. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a base hit on a line. Here comes Baez around third. Devers with a
Safe.
relay
He
throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
He's going.
Runners on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Vasquez, the lead runner at second. Rosario at first with no outs. Next
Ball, that's
pitch
off
is
the plate.
outside. And the count even 1-1. And he deals. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's Christian Arroyo.
He's going. He's going.
Pitch. It's a double steal. The throw.
Yep.
And he's out. Two outs and one in scoring position. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Oh and 2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. And that chance handled. Third out, that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That
Ball
one drifts
no
inside.
strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first.
No, he's
they
out.
take care of Jimenez for the out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Yeah, the batter now, Manny Machado. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate.
That's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next
Ball
pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
3-0 hack
Three
right
ball,
there.
1 strike.
Say, man, I'm going to go for it.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. He brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone.
2-2.
The count now 2-2. And now it's
3-2.
filled up. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On to the third inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
For the 51, the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And a pitch. Fouled off down the right side. The wind to kick the pitch. That
1
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. And the right-hander deals.
2-2 the count.
He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. To the right side, Marte handles the chance, tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Vimael Mashi.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Vimael Machine. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Miranda. And he swings and misses
0-1's the
at
count.
the initial offering. And the righty deals.
Ball.
And now 2
Ball, that
balls and a
pitch is out.
strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. Two now. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Marte picks it up to first,
Oh.
and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, and now Willie Adames.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The pitch. Called strike right there. 0-1 now. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Mejia.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. The next offering
Outside, that's the ball.
misses. 1-1. At the belt and fires. Line to left. Gets down. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez.
Counts 1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Soft contact in the air, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Bounce back to the mound. Lindor, that's one. Over to first.
He's
that's
out.
2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. On to inning number 4. The 51s out front, 1-0. Welcome back. On to the 4th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Alcantara back to work. Not
1-0.
even close there. 1-0. And here it comes. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time.
He's
That's
safe.
a leadoff double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Javier Baez. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball.
Next pitch downstairs.
Ball one, no
Ball
strike.
1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one handled. Tosses to first.
Out.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So here's Christian Vasquez. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lindor over at second, 1 down. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that
0-2.
one. Way
count 1 and
inside,
2.
gets out of the way. Righty delivers. Out towards left center. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And Vasquez is gone. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie.
Here's Eddie Rosario, and he's already singled in this game. Check swing, but he went too far.
0-1's the count.
Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball
Next
1.
pitch misses, and it's a
The
ball
count,
and a strike.
1-1.
Man on second, 2 down. And a count 1-2. Runner leads away at second. Up the middle, Adames collects, gets it to first,
He's out.
and that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now here is Juan Soto. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
0-1.
0-1.
Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
Kicks and fires. And look out.
Bam, that
That
ball
one
got
gets
him.
him.
Right
The
there.
second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
And first offering is fouled off. Next
Ball
pitch inside. Ball 1. And he deals.
Ball.
And now 2-1.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The pitch. Slow ground ball to the right side. Lindor, that's
Out.
1. Out on the toss
out.
to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Eloy Jimenez now. And that's in there for strike 1. Rocketed out towards right center. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Enrique
The
Hernandez.
center fielder, Enrique Hernandez.
Here comes a pitch. In there at the knees. That
I got a
one
ball,
misses.
1 strike.
And that is ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's going to be Christian Arroyo. Grounded out his first time up. In there for strike one. Hernandez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses inside. And 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up. Marte pulls it down. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he dodges that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires to first on the run. No play. That's an infield single. Next is the designated hitter, Vimael Machine. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate, and that one sliced foul. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Luis Garcia, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Cabrera, the lefty, warming up as well. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Liner snagged at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jose Miranda, the next to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now. And fouled off. Comes the 2-2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Manny Machado.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. And Manny gets a piece. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And now it's even up.
Strike.
The pitch.
Ball,
Falling behind 2-1.
Ball
Just
three.
missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And now a full count.
Full count. 3-2.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. And there's ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now Willie Adames picked up a base hit to center his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Grounded to third, could be two. Over to Baez. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And the pitch. Now one
Ball.
miss.
That's inside.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The pitch. Bounced out to short. Adames handles. Sends it across to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman,
Javier Baez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That one's in there. 0-1. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. That's
And
ball
now
2.
2-2. 2-2 now. That one ripped left field. And out of here. Javi Baez blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
Now back. Catcher.
Fouled off left side.
Vasquez.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez under this one and puts the squeeze on that. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. Javi Baez with a big fly in the inning, and it's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco.
And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The
That's
next
a ball.
pitch misses, and the count
The
is
count
1 and
is
2.
1 and 2.
And a pitch. Ground ball left side,
ball's
and it
foul.
goes just foul. Bounced up the middle. Throw to first is in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Pretty good job on the mound
Ball,
on this
that's it.
one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout
Oh, that's
guy,
out.
but he gets soft contact and he gets outs. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And the righty deals. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. Stepping in, Cattell
runner,
Martin.
runner.
Here's the pitch.
Ball,
Runner
that's
goes.
out.
Ball misses. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. And the right-hander deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rosario under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Back here in Miami, here's the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez.
For the 51, the center fielder, TK Hernandez.
The pitch. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires.
Nope.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
That's
Good
ball
eye
3.
right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-1, and he
that's
couldn't
ball
come
4.
up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So digging in, Christian Arroyo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
In the dirt, blocked.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Next to hit, Nelson Velasquez. And that's in there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw cut off to third. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Now here is Vimael Machine for the 4th time tonight. In there for strike 1. And And here it comes.
Nope.
Good eye
Ball
right
one.
there.
1-1.
Here comes a pitch. That clips the zone. That's strike two. And he deals. Hard on the ground to first. Now it hits him in the chest.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Ball
First
one.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Righty delivers. Swing and a
1-1.
miss. And the count 1-1. Right-hander kick steals.
Yeah.
And that's a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
The 1-2. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now up to hit Francisco
At the
Lindor.
ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Machine off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. The pitch. And delivers
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
Two and two.
I got 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Left field, way back there. That's back. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Oh, he throws it away. The run scores all the way from first.
Hey,
It's 5-0. And he beats it. He's safe.
Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
And this is Cabrera taking the mound. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark. pitch.
Ball
And now
2.
2-0.
2-0.
Runner at third, 2 away.
Hey!
2-0 is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now the lefty.
Aye.
Ripped to short. Over to first.
Got him.
And that is that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The 51s leading this one 5-0. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Stroman back to work. Foul ball there. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The 0-2.
That's a
And
ball.
that's down and away.
Talk about the right guy at the right
One
spot.
ball,
They really need
2
a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The 1-2. Oh, that got him as
Timeout.
well.
That ball
The
got him right
third
there.
batter he's hit with a pitch.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
High in the air, out to right. Velasquez racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Check swing, but he went too
0-1.
far. And that's strike 1. And a pitch. That's
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
1-1. Kicks and deals. So now
1 ball, 2
1-2.
strikes the count.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The
Nope,
next
that's a
offering
ball.
misses. And it's 2-2. And the pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time.
He's
He's safe. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Machado.
And he swings and
0-1's
misses
the
at
count.
the initial offering. Man at second. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there. Base hit. Run comes in from second. It's 5-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And first offering is fouled off. Machado at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen, Yaxel Rios. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Santiago warming up as well. The pitch. Devers checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. And the pitch.
That's out.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Willie Adames stands in. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. 8th inning coming up. The 51s with the lead in this one, 5-1. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Christian Vasquez.
Puerto Rico, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
And the pitch.
Whoa,
Just
that's
missed. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
The count's 1-1.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Tap
2 balls,
dances out of the
2
way of that
strikes.
one. 2-2 now. Got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Eddie Rosario will hit next. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Whips it to first on the run.
You're out.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 5, PK Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Next pitch
Nope,
inside,
ball
and
2.
it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Marte in plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Yaxel Rios. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now, Francisco Mejia.
For the Dominican Republic, the catcher, Francisco.
The pitch.
No, that's low.
Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Hector Santiago, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Left-hand batter waits. This one popped up. Miranda moving under this one and makes the grab. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering upstairs. That one fouled off. And it's even up.
Count 2-2.
Right-handed reliever swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the right-hander deals. And that one
count
missing
1 and 2.
low. And a foul ball, he stays alive. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Baez fires over to first. That ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Rafael Montero. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
So he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground to short. In time to Devers, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Hey. That's in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Diego Castillo up and loosening in the pen. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 1-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the lineup flips over, and now here is Vimael Machine. That one to first. Devers takes it himself, and that is that. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The 51s on top 5-1. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jorge Lopez. And he'll work on holding this lead. Bottom of the 9th at the plate. Juan Soto. The 51s in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So, man aboard. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The designated hitter.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hector Santiago, the left-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he was
fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time.
That's inside.
Righty to the plate. That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Soto, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch just misses. And the count is even 2-2. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado, 1 for 3. In there for strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the corner for a strike. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Yeah, this one bounces away from Vasquez. Runner leads away at second. And Manny gets a piece. Is just one strike away. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And the 2-2. And misses inside. And he walked
That's
it.
outside. Ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen, and this is his season debut. So it's their last chance in this one. Devers now. First offering, and it just misses. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 on, 2 outs. So Devers will take his base.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Willie Adames digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs, bases are full. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And the 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they trail by 1.
Wow, what a clutch moment in this ball game. One swing, and he unloads the bases. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now Francisco Mejia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, these guys just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home